do you think? Yes? I do see, little sheep, that you have your own luxurious wall. You look quite fine, I will say. Yes, but what is the harm in giving you a little more warmth? You'll have a much better time out there, all snuggled up. Okay, how about I introduce you to some of my scarves and we can see what type of scarf you prefer. So, first of all, our area of expertise. How about a woolen scarf? Yes. Yeah. Now this scarf here, it is more gauze. It's more thin woven, not a big chunky kind of knit. No. It is very soft and of course high quality. I would never want to offer a low quality wool. No. There won't be any short fibers falling out. No short brushed wool. No. just for a fashionable look. Yes, the inside has a lovely. You just place your hands in front of you. There we are. You can feel that fabric. It's quite a lovely thin, soft fabric. It's a light one that will still keep your hands warm because there won't be much air coming through. Yeah. It's good to keep that winter chilly breeze out. And of course, because it is fur leather, if it rains a little, if it's a bit wet, it'll slide right off, and your hands inside will remain warm and fluffy. Yes. I do hope you consider some lovely gloves. Yes. Now we have gone over some beautiful fabrics and winter accessories. Yes. I also have some other fabrics, not too many, but they are here. This, for example, is a Sherpa fabric. Now, I don't use a lot of this for scarves or accessories, but perhaps if you wanted a custom jacket or an outer cloak, this one is a little closer, it's a little rougher, but there are also soft ones, yeah, and those will be more appropriate for accessories, because they tend to be on more gentle places on the as long as there's extra, especially for your neck, we want it soft. Alright, how about the color? The color. Yeah, you have some preferences. Well, I can arrange something for you. Yeah, we do have quite the array, don't we? In fact, I forgot to introduce you to my softest fabric. Maybe you'll be interested, but I will say it doesn't provide the most warmth, so we might be able to add it as a trim around the hat or the gloves, maybe. Yeah, so this here. This here, my beautiful, is a faux fur. It's not the real thing, but there's good reason for that. This here mimics the fur of a rabbit. Yes, so it's extra fine, extra soft. Out of everything here, it is most gentle, the most fluffy, light, dare I say cute kind of material here. Yes. This will feel glorious around your neck, around your ears if you have a hat. And because it is so beautiful, it will look good no matter what. We can get this in all different colors. See how soft it is. Again, because this is synthetic, it doesn't have the most warmth, so we may have to use this in a creative way, unless you dislike the feel and the look. This could be beautiful for a slightly warmer winter's day, or if you just remain inside, indoors. those are warm.